Well, my name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King, of course. Hey, y'all, great weekend coming up. Of course, Saratoga got the Whitney and four other grade one stake races. The test stakes, 3-year-old girls. My girls are back in town, upstate New York, in the test stakes. We're going to be analyzing that race right here, right now. So, again, very, very great weekend. And then Del Mar got the things going on out there. The two premier meets of the summer. Well, we're going to dive right into the test stakes, right? Test stakes is race number 10 on the card, right before the Whitney. So here's your chance. If you have an opinion either in race number 10, the test stakes for the 3-year-old fillies, or for the Whitney, good chance to make doubles, right? That's always a great play, right, when you have a strong opinion. And in the test stakes, race number 10, right before the Whitney, as I said, hey, $500,000, going 7 furlongs, grade 1, and $500,000. And I'm telling you, the time has to be now, okay, for look forward. Okay, that's what this video is all about. My opinion, look forward. And I can't believe she's 8-1. Now, if you go back and you look at my ACORN video, ACORN Stakes on June 6th was that race, I believe. But we posted our video, the ACORN Stakes, the day of the Belmont weekend, was posted on June 3rd. I love Look Forward. She was my top pick at 12-1, and my second pick, who I like equally, of course, was Lacara at 10-1. So I took 2 long shots in the Acorn as my top 2 picks equally, right? Look Forward, I thought, was the coming out party at the Acorn. It was a sloppy racetrack. She did get off at 12-1. She ran second. Lacara, as I stated, right, that's the Tracy Farmer horse, so you know there's nothing new there. Everyone knows I love the breeder and owner Tracy Farmer, and Mark Cassidy does the conditioning. They ran 1-2, right? So Lacara ended up going off 8-1, and Look Forward, who ran second by 3 lengths, held on for second in that race. And what an exacta, what a pick 3. So I made out really, really well on the Acorn day. Well, again, there's a nice fillies in this race, but I don't see no Lacara in there. And both Look Forward in the Acorn and Lacara, who ran 1, and Look Forward ran second, they beat the Godolphin runner, Good Cheer, who I faded to 3rd. So actually we had the first 3 finisher, 1, 2, 3. Now, you know, just from where I sit, back in 57 days, Look Forward in the test, this has to be the time right now. Again, we cashed her at 7-1 in the 8 bells at Churchill on May 2nd. And, you know, again, we love Look Forward by Bolt Dior on the back end by Into Mischief, the classy Mike McCarthy, and we got Respily in the arms. Yes, that Respily that rides the reporter horse. But Look Forward, cutting back from 1 mile and 1/8, was it? Yes, in the sloppy Acorn Stakes to 7 pounds. Now, she won the 8 bells at 7 furlongs. She also won a stake race when she made her 3-year-old debut on January 5th in the Santa Ana Stakes at Santa Anita. Now, this filly, this year alone, has been to 5 different race tracks, and she's raced 5 times. Santa Anita, Oaklawn Park, Keeneland, Churchill Downs, and Saratoga. That spells a solid filly, okay? You don't just ship your horse around the country like that, and they carry their racetrack with them. So as far as I'm concerned, Look Forward is 8-1 on the morning line, which is baffling to me, but that's fine. She's cutting back to 7 panels. I think she's a middle distance filly between 6 or maybe 7 and a mile. Maybe 1 mile and 16 is a little bit much for her, unless she can get to the lead, which she hasn't done in a long time. since she won the Starlet Stakes as a 2-year-old back there at Los Alamitos. But to me, there's no Lucara in here coming out of the ACORN and a sloppy racetrack. Cutting back, should have plenty of bottom, should have rest in between the June 6th race, the ACORN Stakes, to today, 57 days. Should be fresh, should be fit, and already fast, right? So I'm just, and I love her pace numbers, and her speed figures are off the chain. And she continues to improve, being by Boltiora with only 7 starts, 3 wins, and 2 seconds. There's still more room to improve. That is not the ceiling for this filly. One of my favorite fillies in training. Look forward. So I'm going to go ahead and tout her. She is my pick in here. My best bet of the weekend is Look Forward. Out of all the races, the Whitney, and I love the 4-star Dave, by the way. I got a big long shot over there. But to me, hey, I'm going to take Look Forward. I'm actually going to single her in my pick 4s and pick 5s. Okay? So I'm just saying, if it ain't today, I don't know when it's going to be. Because there is no good cheer in here. There is no Lucara who's bounding on the lead. My Tracy Farmer girl. What an exacta the day that we caught the ACORN. Lucara and Looking Forward, 12-1 and 8-1. Man, what a day we had on June 6th. Wow, that Friday before the Belmont Stakes for sure. And, where Sovereignty beat them down. But anyway, so I'm all about Lucara. It is my best bet of the entire weekend. Look Forward. We'll be pushing some shackles in there, and we'll go from there. Number 3, my best bet of the weekend. Right off the ACORN, Cutting Back. 56 days later, fresh, fit, and fast. Let's get it done, restfully. Restfully on the dirt? Well, let's try not to get her in trouble. My girls are in town. Number 3 for me. Look Forward. Go back and look at my video on June 3rd in the ACORN Stakes, right? Yeah, we like Lucara and Look Forward and vice versa. 2 long, beautiful, valued horses. Okay? We're all about Look Forward in the test stakes. Our second pick, well, again, here's the horse that's going to help us get odds with Look Forward. The number 6 horse, Echo Sound. Well, this one, Rusty Arnold ain't got to complain about this one. This is a fast filly. The number 6 horse is installed as your 9-5 favorite. Okay, you got my boy in the arms. Oh my God, Louis Siaz. Don't hurt me, Louis. This horse is 2 for 2 as a 3-year-old. Hey, won the Miss Preakness Stakes down there, of course. Preakness weekend, a grade 3, came back in the grade 3 victory ride stakes at Saratoga, so has a race over the racetrack and has won over the racetrack, so, and earned a huge speed figure in that victory ride stakes race. Right now, that was 30 days ago, and I don't like to take fillies off of a top effort. That is the best race she's ever run. That's the best speed figure she's ever run. Echo Sound. I don't like to take fillies off the top because some way, somehow, they find a way to regress. But if she doesn't, this is a very, very fast and nice filly for sure, right? And by Echo Town on the back end, by the old Pegasus horse, Vichiachi Pegasus, right? So the number 6 will take a bunch of money, rightly so. She's not going to get the lead here. She's going to have to sit off of me and Molly McGee, the number 5 horse, who's extremely fast. The number 4 horse, Cash Call, is fast in his own right, in her own right, I should say. And there's some horses that are forwardly placed in here. But our second pick, and probably the horse on paper to beat, the number 6, Echo Sound, is our second pick for sure. Well, they don't run the race on paper. And they don't breed the horses. They just run. Our second pick. Our third pick here, well, you're going to have to look at the Beauty Rain horse who comes out of the Victory Ride Stakes, where Echo Sound, the number 6 horse, your favorite in this race, flat out beat the number 8 horse down last time in that victory ride by 4 or 5 lengths for sure. So that's be our third pick in this race, and we're going to round out our super with the number 2 horse, Kyle Wynn. Just use them underneath. This is another Rusty Arnold horse. Of course, Rusty has the number 6 horse, and this horse will be picking them up and laying them down coming home. So you can use the number 2 underneath at 6-1. So there it is in the test stakes, the race right before the Whitney. Beautiful doubles. Test stakes to the Whitney. Yeah, I like the weight doubles there. $10, $15, $20, like that. And I'm all in on my best bet of the weekend. Looking forward. She's cutting back in distance. She comes out against a testy filly, Lucara, and good cheer, the Godolphin runner for sure. And I just faded I faded my guys in the ACORN. Okay, I faded them to third because I love Look Forward and Lucara, the Tracy Farmer bred and owned runner there. Those 2 fillies, what value we got there. Cold exacta, as Dave would say. Ice cold. It was ice cold, young man. Now, none of those are in here. I guess the horse to beat is Echo Sound, the number 6. But at 8-1, I have to go in there after Look Forward. So for us, best bet of our weekend. Let's see how Let's see how Look Forward does, cutting back to 7 panels. 3, 6, 8. Doogie, you can go ahead and box it up. Me, never. I'm just standing with my girl. Look Forward. This has got to be the coming out party. Hope Restfully don't mess me up here. We got the classy trainer and Mr. Mike McCarthy. All about Look Forward. Can you believe this horse is 8-1 on the morning line? She's won at this distance too. I like it. There's no Lucaras in here or good cheers. Maybe Echo Sound is better than all of them. We'll find out. But I'm going in there after my girl. Look Forward. I'm looking forward to the 10th race on Saturday up at Saratoga. I have some pretty nice doubles going back to the Whitney. First thing I'm going to do is look forward to all of them in the Whitney, which equates to a win bet, right? And then I'm going to pull out the top horses that I like in the Whitney and bang some doubles. I like Look Forward in this spot, folks. Go look at my June 3rd video, ACORN Stakes. You'll see what I thought about Look Forward. I don't know why that would change. I like this horse a lot. Just can't believe I'm getting 8-1. Well, we'll have to see when the tote board opens. Stay classy, y'all, in all that you do. Boy, I'm looking forward to Look Forward.